We're now on the air with head coach Amy Watson. Coach Watson, you earned your 491st career collegiate victory tonight.
Jeez.
Another step closer to 500, so congrats on that. Your team came out, of course, played very well from the start, especially Grace Bazin. What did you like tonight out of your team overall?
You know, I thought we had a good start to the game. We came out hot. We were able to initiate our fast break, which was nice. We set the momentum of the game early, which was good. And we really needed that. We needed that lead that we carved out early to take us through the end of the game.
So did notice at the end of the first half, you guys were up 5-3. You both sides switched goalies at the end of the first half. Was that always the strategy going into the game, or was that just as the game went on?
We had talked about it. We've been getting Caitlin in. She's been doing a great job for us. You know, she's been working really hard in practices, getting the job done. So we had talked about the possibility of splitting them, and it just made sense to go with it.
So Clark really fought hard, I'd say, especially in the second half. They kind of hung around with you guys, played overall a pretty solid game. What did you like out of them, and what would you like to see your team improve on for the next game, for tomorrow night?
Yeah, you know, some teams you match up with better than others. I don't feel like we had a great style of play matchup with Clark. I feel like they took us out of the kind of game we like to play a little bit. So I wasn't thrilled with that. You know, it's just a different style. They play a different style of field hockey than we do. They're very aggressive, and they took us out of what we do better. You know, the best parts of our game, which was unfortunate. So hopefully tomorrow when we play Smith, hopefully we were able to get enough people in and out of the game today so we can come out and be ready to match up, and hopefully with a better game, that we play a better game against Smith. I mean, don't get me wrong, we got the ball in the net, and that's really important, but the quality of our play, you know, overall end to end wasn't exactly, you know, our best.
Did notice too that you got to sub in quite a bit of players tonight. Is it always good for you when you get to do that?
Yeah, I mean, that was intentional tonight. You know, I had a sort of a game plan of how many minutes I wanted each player to play, knowing that we were going back-to-back games. So I feel like the people who played, you know, a lot in the second half came in off the bench, gave us some really valuable minutes. I think they did a really nice job holding things together for us.
What are you looking forward to the most for tomorrow night's matchup, right back at it again against Smith?
So I anticipate Smith will be more of a passing team, a little bit more deliberate in their play, you know, and hopefully we'll be able to play well with them as well. I hope we could still utilize our speed. I hope we saved enough legs, you know, to go at them again tomorrow.
All right, Coach Watson, thank you again for joining us, and congrats getting another step closer to 500. Fans, tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or visit 1-800-GO-GUARD. New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. American Steel Fabricators, visit americansteelfab.com. Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Locally owned since 1986. Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. The Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Engelberth Construction, we build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire, located on Winchester Street in Keene, we are always here to get you there. And by Brickhouse Wings and Grill, great food, great prices, and great service. So that's it for tonight. Keene State moves to 8-0 on the year. Of course, their conference record stays the same at 1-0. Clark falls to 4-4, and they stay at 0-1, of course, in the NEWMAC Conference. A hat trick again tonight for Grace Bazin was the story. That was in the first 5 minutes and 15 seconds of this one for the Owls, and it helped them jump in front early 3-1. They would eventually cruise to a 6-3 victory, although Clark did show some fight, especially in the second half, hanging around with Keene State. But with that, we will sign off for tonight. So for Ryan Goodwin, for everybody else on our crew, thank you so much for joining us on the Owls Media Network. We'll hope to see you tomorrow night as the Keene State Owls take on Clark here at 6:30 at the Owl Athletic Complex. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.